Hey guys, so today we have a tutorial on how to solve the mastermorphix. Alright, so for all you guys who don't know what a mastermorphix is, it is a 3x3 shape mod. So if you take a normal 3x3, as you see right here, you have your middle, and then you have your four edges, and then you have your four corners. It's the same thing right here, but instead of the middle being on top, it's on the side. So you have this as your middle, this right here is your middle, you have these four pieces as your edges, and then you have this one, this one, this one, and this one as your corner pieces. So it kind of changes the way you solve this a little bit. As you can see, the middles are two different colors than here. So here you just need to match up the edges to what color matches up here. It's pretty much the same thing here, but you also have to orient these edges in how you put in the edges according to the middle. Before starting on solving the mastermorphix, you should at least know how to solve a 3x3. I will be having a card right up there. If you want to learn how to solve a 3x3, there will be a link to my video. And learning this will pretty much put you in shape to learn any other 3x3 shape mod. Once you learn this and get this down, you can solve any other 3x3 shape mod. And it's so easy as soon as you learn about this. So let's go ahead and give this a scramble. Alright, so as you can see here, we have our scrambled mastermorphix. The first step to solve this is match up all the middles. And what you want to do here is find your middles, all 6 of your middles, and you want to match up the colors. I have a purple one instead of red, but all the other colors will be the same if you didn't change your colors. So if you start here with this purple or red, you can move here. You can move this up and this up so that all 3 of these middles are the same. So you kind of just have to play around with this first part. You pretty much will have a lot of them solved after you solve the first one, and you only have one right here. Looks like that you just need to finish, and that's just turning it like this. So now you have this triangle right here. Alright, you have another one right here. Turn this. So now you have this one more triangle, this triangle, and this triangle. So you have 4 triangles in total. The next step is to look for an edge piece. So this is where things get a little bit more complicated. So it's kind of like an inserting sort of thing. As you can see right here, we have this edge piece, and if you were to bring this up, it fits in flush with this middle piece. But you kind of messed up this triangle. So what you want to do is move it up, move it out of the way, and bring it back down, and make the triangle again. So now, as you can see, you have this flush, and you haven't messed up these 3 triangles. Now, a common misconception with solving 3x3 puzzles, people think one color is one side. But if you take a look at this, and if let's say this whole thing was yellow, that is pretty much just you're looking at 3. So this is what you're looking at. If this was all messed up, you're only looking at this. Well, you just want to look at the top and solve the top. You're looking at 3 whole sides. So that is not what you want. So after you have this flush, you pretty much want to get the rest of these edges where they need to go. So, as you can see right here, this edge, if you were to bring it up, matches perfectly, but you don't want to mess up this tricolor. So you bring it up, move it out of the way, bring it down, move this back. There you go, you have all of those in. Another easy one right here, bring that up, out of the way, bring them back down. Now this is where things get a bit more challenging. So as you can see, we have this last edge piece, and you have this last edge piece that needs to go in right here. If you were to bring it up, it matches up everything, but you have your tricolor messed up. So what you usually do, you bring it, move it out of the way, and bring it back, right? But now that's gone. So the way to do this is find another side, and instead of matching up this edge piece with this edge piece, you're going to match it up with this middle piece. Instead of this middle piece, match it up with this middle piece right here, like this. Move it out of the way. Bring this back. And now you have this solved, because what you did is over here you matched up the edge piece, and instead of taking out something from over here, you took out something from somewhere else that's not needed right now, and you can just put it in, and now you have your 3 tricolors there, 3 tricolors here, 3 tricolors there, and 3 tricolors here with the blue. So you pretty much now just solved the cross right here. So in a normal 3x3, next thing you want to do is put the corners in. So as you can see, this tiny corner right here, that's already been put in. Now let's look for this other tiny corner that's supposed to fit in right here, which is right here. So move it out of the way, bring it down, put this up right there. So now you have this one there, this one right there. Now this one is where it kind of gets tricky with the corners, where you have 3 different colors. This one and this one needs to have 3 different colors on them, so big corner pieces. So if you look around, it looks like this. So this part right here is going to be blue, this is going to be purple, and this one's going to be yellow. So you want to look around for something that looks just like that, with those 3 colors. So blue, purple, and yellow. Right here. Alright, so we have blue, purple, and yellow right here. And pretty much what's happened right here is that this is twisted. So we'll move it out of the way. And now we have this down right here. We have a different piece up there. And as you can see, if you want to put it in, it comes in the wrong way, not oriented correctly. If you want to orient this correctly, this needs to be moved over by 1 or the other way by 1. So you want to move it down, away, and bring it up, just like how you do in a normal corner piece in the 3x3. Now you can easily match up this and this. So you want to move this out of the way, bring this down, or the side that you're matching it with, put it back, bring it back up. So now you can see that we have this blue, purple, and yellow all matched up. Next up, we have this corner piece right here. That's a purple, yellow, and blue. So if you look for that, purple, yellow, and blue. Oh wait, no, it's not blue, sorry. If you take a look, you have your tricolor of green. So this is purple, yellow, and green. Looks like, nope, not that, right here, purple, yellow, and green. So once again, this is flipped, this corner is flipped, because your green is facing up, but green is supposed to be facing this way. So you want to bring it down, bring it back up, and now we have yellow facing up with this corner piece. Get out of the way, bring this down, this back, bring it back up, and now, right here, you have solved your first layer. Alright, so let's move on to the next step, and that next step is making the second layer pretty much. So with your 3x3, after you solve this layer, then this next step is to solve these pieces, put them where they need to go. Same thing here, but it's kind of difficult. So I can see right now we already have 2 edge pieces in where they need to be. So that's pretty convenient. This one though needs to be purple. And you want to take a look at your corner piece whenever you do this. You want to look for a purple edge piece right here and move it over where it needs to go. Not over, but kind of on the side. And if you look, if you were to just put it in how you would normally do on a 3x3, it's flipped. And you don't want that to happen. So this is why I said take a look at your corner piece. Mattering corner piece you have here or here, you can see that this edge piece is gonna be moving downwards. So you want this corner piece to fit in right here. So if we were to do that, you see you have this flush. And then you can put in your corner piece back, and easily you have this solved. So now with this one, with the green, it's different because you have a big corner piece. So you don't want to put in your corner piece right there. Rather, you want to put it in on the other side. You want the green right here. So you move it out of the way, bring this corner piece up, bring this back down. So now this is flush. And now you want to put your corner piece back in, and there you go. You have solved 2 whole layers. Alright, so we now have PLL or OLL as you call it on the 3x3. And this part gets kind of tricky because there's some algorithms that you need to know. So the first part is sometimes you might get something that looks like this. Bring up that for you, where you have something like this and none of these edge pieces match up with this middle piece. So what you want to do is keep on doing that fish pattern again. So if you were to do it on a 3x3, it would be R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, 2, R prime. So you have this fish right here. You want to just keep on doing that until you have the top solved. So that's pretty much what you want to do here, but instead you're not aiming for the top to be solved. You're aiming for the top to just have one corner edge piece matched up with the middle. So if we do R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, U, 2, R prime. So it does not look like anything is moved where it needs to go. So let's do that again. Okay, so now after that we have 2 of these. So this is flush with this middle, this is flush with this middle. This happens. So if you have that, you're gonna do R, U, B, U prime, B prime, R prime. And there you can see nothing really happened, but what happened was you flipped these two edge pieces. So what just happened was that you pretty much changed where this needs to go, because as you can see you have these two right and these two are not right. So that's saying that this edge piece should be over here and this green edge piece should be over here. They should be flipped around. So if you do that again, you see now you only have one of these, and this is the best combination that you can have. So you have one edge piece ready, and then these 4 are not. So now you want to do that fish pattern, and now as you can see we have this cross on the top done, just like how you do OLL on a 3x3. So this last part is fairly simple. It's pretty much permuting, and this algorithm you would use to solve any kind of 3x3 shape mod. So this is what it is. U, R, U prime, L, U prime, R prime, U prime, L prime. And as you can see, you're pretty much just permuting where these corner pieces go. And you're permuting them like this. So this will go here, that will go here, that will go here. So if you could do that one more time, Easy. Everything is solved. And you have one last problem. These corner pieces are, only this corner piece is not turned the right way. So the only problem with that is, if you know beginner's method on 3x3, this is pretty simple. You just want to bring it down, bring it back. You pretty much do this until the top is solved. But the problem with that is this gets messed up. So you have these two corners that have different colors on them. So it matters on what orientation they have. But if you take a look, this corner does not have an orientation on it. So if you keep on doing that, taking it out, putting it back in, doing that algorithm, you'll get this to be solved and the top to be solved. And there you go. That is how you solve a mastermorphix. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, subscribe, and like this video. Comment on anything you want to see in the future. And finally, subscribe if you want to see any of my new content. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.